curls, how's it going? I'm back with an impromptu video. I'm here to answer a question that I've been asked in various different ways. There was a comment that I received underneath my 6th year length check video that says it perfectly. It says, I noticed you didn't have 1 or 2 year length checks in your playlist. Do you remember how many inches long your hair was back then? Also, did you big chop or transition? I've been meaning to tell you guys about the start of my natural hair journey, so I'm gonna answer this question first. Did you big chop or transition? So in 2010, before graduation, my mom put box braids in my hair. After graduation, I planned to go live with one of my sisters, and my first thought was, what am I going to do with my hair when I get up there? Do I want to keep relaxing it? Do I want to stop? What's going to happen if I stop? And I thought, well, I could save money if I just stopped relaxing my hair, so I decided to do that and just keep re-braiding my hair over and over again. So then I moved to my sister's house right after graduation, still in the month of June. And I really didn't have a plan for my next step after I re-braid and re-braid a million times. So I did this until one day my sister came into my room and she stuck her fingers in my new growth and started saying, you should just go natural. And I said, what's natural? What's that? She's like, natural is when you cut off all the straight bits and it's when you just have your natural curls. And then I said, okay, well, I'll do that then. And then she said, okay, well, I'm going to go to work. She was working as a nurse and she was working the night shift. So when she came home in the morning, she saw me in the living room, I think, and she said, oh my gosh, what did you do? What happened? I said, nothing. I went natural, like you said. But I thought you were gonna transition. And I said, what's that? So I had no idea what the heck I was doing. The whole process that I used for chopping all my hair off was I would measure where my straight hair was in the braid and just cut there, and then I would undo that and see where the curly hair and the straight hair met. So I would just cut there, sometimes a little bit above the line of demarcation so that I could make sure there wasn't anything that was going to happen with it. So I did my entire head and I had about 4 inches of new growth. So this is the thing that confused me when I'm looking back about whether I did a big chop or whether I transitioned. So I think the answer is both, because I transitioned without knowing it. I did it for about 3 months, from May, June, July, August, and in September is when I chopped all the hair off. So I transitioned from May to September without even knowing it, and in September, I think actually on September 10th is when I chopped all the hair off. After that, I went to my sister's hairstylist. My sister said that she knows what I'm trying to achieve. So I listened and sat down with my 4 inches of new growth and walked out with about 1 inch of hair left. It was so sad. Anyway, so in my mind, I'm about 3 inches short of where I'm supposed to be. That's some trivial amount, I guess. I'll get it back. Maybe I'll take some of those hair affinity pills that everybody keeps taking. So then from there, I would take care of my hair by shampooing it and putting some conditioner on it and just leaving it. It was like, yes, the best thing ever. My hair was so short, I didn't have to do a lot of things with it. I didn't have to flat iron it, I didn't have to blow dry it, I didn't have to comb it. Oh wait, no, I had to comb it, but I didn't have to do all those crazy things anymore. I was so free, and the best thing to me was that I could play with the tiny little curls that would come up on my head, the little tiny spirals that you get. It was amazing, and I have pictures of that. Then I took a class while I was up there, and my hair started to get to a length that was in that awkward stage where it's like in between the TWA, the teeny weeny afro, and the big vavoom afro that you need to start doing twists and things to. I think after a month of having these beautiful little curls, I had to start taking a class, and I got very, very anxious about going outside and having people see me, because I really didn't go outside very often. I had no reason to. I told my sister, can we go to the hair store so I could buy some wigs? She was like, okay, we can do that. So we went there and I tried on some wigs. I should show you. I need to show you what I got. So these are the wigs that I bought. Well, this one does not come with it, but I'll show you that later. So you guys might have noticed that my favorite color is purple, because I put a lot of purple in some of my videos. But one of the wigs that I bought was, you're gonna laugh. It's this purple wig with some bangs, and my sister has made so many comments about this wig. She was fine when we bought it. She was like, yeah, it looks good. And then after a while it started kind of looking like a hat because my hair was growing, and she's like, you need to burn that wig. Get rid of that thing. It makes you look like an old lady. I'm like, how could you say that? It's got purple on it. So let me try to model it for you. Put it on like this. Don't laugh at me. No, it's okay to laugh, because it is kind of funny. So I was rocking this wig, y'all, because I love me some purple, and it's like a lavender color. My nephew is so sweet. He still tells me that it looks good. He's so cute. He's like, I like that wig, Marley. That wig looks good. I like that wig on you. And I was like, oh, thanks, Leon. At least you know how to compliment me and make me feel better about myself. I don't know why this part doesn't want to stay. How do I look? Do I look beautiful? Do I look beautiful? Yeah, I look kind of look a hot mess, but you know, it fit better back then. I had a smaller head because my hair wasn't so big. I don't think I wore this to class. I hope I didn't. Now I would feel a little embarrassed just because of what my sister said. That was one of them, and this is the other one that I wore. And in the shop, I thought that it matched me. Like the color was dark enough. It was dark in the shop, but yo, why? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why I ended up walking out with this color. With this color, it's not even the same. Look at my hair and look at this. I mean, mine is like a 1B, but this is like a 2 something. This is a 2 with some highlights in it. Why did this happen? But you know, I was feeling cute. I was cute with it. I'm gonna try this on for you guys since I'm going down memory lane. I don't have a cap on. I got a cap. Ugh. Cap is dirty. I haven't used it. Yeah, I'm not gonna use a cap. It's okay. Just lay this flat on my head. I shouldn't be doing this. No, why did I do this? No! One more time. Try this one more another again. I feel like I've got a million bugs on my face. I can't. My cheeks weren't as big back then. It's almost working. Just it doesn't look as long as it used to because my hair is huge. Look Look, I've got this big old space bag. You got a big old space back here. Thank goodness that's over. But I wore this to class. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I wore it to class for weeks until I had clinicals. So my professor had told us, don't wear like hoop earrings, don't wear your hair out, because otherwise it can make it easier for a patient to either accidentally or intentionally grab your hair or your hoop earrings. So I was like, I'd rather not get my head snatched off with this thing on there, or get my wig snatched off, because that would be freaking embarrassing. So I just decided to go without it. So I showed up in front of my class and my professor without this on, them not knowing. And mind you, I did wear my TWA there maybe like 2 or 3 times, but I think they forgot what it looked like underneath. So once I showed up there, they were all like, all in a huddle, and then pretend you're me walking in. Like that. Like, oh, Marley, you're here. Why aren't you wearing your wig?
Where is your wig?
Why do you have an eraser top head? Kind of like that. So, no, they didn't treat me like that. But they were questioning me, and they're like, where's your hair? Kind of thing. I said, well, I'm not trying to get my head snatched off, so yeah, I'm just gonna wear my own hair. And after that, I wanted to wear the wigs again, but my sister said, you know what, you need to burn those. Stop wearing them. You can go outside with your own hair. You're at the perfect advantage. Nobody knows you here, and you could just be free. So I was like, you know what, you're right. So I started to put these ugly babies down. I say ugly, but they were kind of cute at the time. I almost forgot to show you this other one. This came way after those. I started wearing this in like 2014, 15 maybe. Just because I had like a shopping urge, online shopping urge, and I really wanted to have a cute wig. This wig is an El Cheapo lace front wig because the lace is not soft at all. But I thought it looked really cute and I wanted to try it. See, this comb combs through everything. So I don't know. I think the bangs go this way or something. I forgot how to I forgot how to wear my wig. I haven't worn it. I haven't worn it in so long. This one is way better than the other ones. That's all I gotta say. It doesn't look so stupid. Okay. Give you some hair thrill. So yeah, I wore this to a wedding. This one is way better. Let me know if any of you are in love with wigs. I do want to say be careful with wigs. They can help or hurt you. Don't go crazy on them. Give your own hair a break because you do not want traction alopecia to happen, because you may end up losing hair, and I don't want that to happen to you because I love you guys. So be careful. Look at those curls. Look at them. They're not curls, they're waves. Look at these waves. Look at these waves. Look at these waves. I'm done with that one. Them down, and I started using the little hair pins, little flower pins that I bought the day that I got the wigs. I had this big purple one that I loved with a crystal in the middle. Like when we would go to the PX, the grocery store, I was very, very, very scared at first, but eventually I was like, you know what? They're not even looking at me crazy. Like, they're not just oogling and ogling like, what the heck is she doing with her hair all chopped off like that? So I started to grow some confidence. After that whole thing, I moved back to Florida with another one of my sisters. My hair got longer, it was spongier, I didn't know what to do. I would try to comb it with the regular combs, like the wide tooth comb. It just was not working. Like when I was a kid and my mom tried to do my hair, I would always cry. It hurt badly. And when we moved from that house and they moved the couch from where we would do my hair, there were like at least 10 combs in and underneath the couch. Like that's how bad it was. Some of them were snapped in half. Yeah, I hated getting my hair done. I went to try to comb my hair. The comb just would not get the job done. I would literally try to do my hair for about a week. One hairstyle for a week, and it just wasn't working. So this is like a point in my natural hair journey that I was like, okay, I either need to find a miracle thing that will comb my hair out. I even imagined having, like, what if there was something where I had cornrows in and I could just put it on my hair and start combing it and it would just take the cornrows out and I wouldn't have to undo it myself. I wouldn't even have to comb it. I was like, wow, that would be a great product. But too bad it's just a fantasy. A few months passed. I would wear scarves all the time. Not even cute scarves. I would just do what I could. Sometimes I would just wear it outside wherever I needed to go just to get the job done, and I would have my hair half done. And I got to the point where I couldn't finish my hair for like 2 weeks. I could not. And my hair is so dense and I've got 4C hair. I didn't know how the heck to manage it with these regular combs. They just would break off or they would break my hair. So I started searching online. I don't even know what kind of search criteria I typed in, and eventually I found the Tangle Teaser, and I was just using it on my wig. I found this Tangle Teaser. I'm not selling these, I'm not part of the company, but this thing just saved my hair life. Like I would never go outside with my hair shown if I did not find this. I would either wear a scarf for the rest of my life. I don't know how to work a scarf like other people do. Or I would have one gigantic dreadlock and that would just be it. Seriously. So I found this and I online, and I thought it sounds a little too good to be true. It said that it's good for all hair types. I'm like, it's not gonna do anything for mine, but I'll try it. I'll at least say that I tried it. I bought it. It was $10 at Sally Beauty Supply. And I read the packaging very carefully because I didn't want to like screw anything up. This thing, it looked pretty scary to me. It's got like 1,000,000 teeth. So I was like, it's definitely going to rip my hair out if I don't follow the directions. And basically it said it's good on dry hair or damp hair. Just use normal combing strokes. Don't like go crazy. Also, don't be afraid to actually comb it. You can't just sit there and do little baby strokes like, oh, I'm too scared it's gonna break my hair. And I started combing it and it sounded really scary. I was like, this thing is breaking my hair off. But then I listened closely. I didn't hear any of that snapping noise, like the snapping sound that you hear when you know the comb is just ripped through 10 strands. I was like, this is awesome. And I actually detangled a section that I could not detangle for like a whole 2 days or something like that. I was amazed, and I'm so glad I found this thing because now I can have my fantasy hair. I can have hair down to my ankles. I know, I sound so excited. I mean, it's just a comb, but it's an awesome comb. So that's why I always talk about my awesome comb, the Tangle Teaser. So my sister and her husband, well now husband, at the time was boyfriend, they had and still do have a recording company. They had a music video that they were gonna shoot, and one of the artists asked me to be the girl for their shoot. So she was putting all the makeup on me and getting me into the bathing suit and the high heels, and she was like, okay, now we have to do something with your hair. I've been watching videos on natural hair. She did my first twist out, and it was kind of rocky. The process was rocky. Her arm was hurting. We almost snapped the comb, but because she was using the regular comb. But we got there. That's the best part about it. And I looked in the mirror. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is like the best hairstyle I've had while I've been natural, and it actually looked great. So we shot the video, and After that, I was like, she said that she went on YouTube. She's been watching videos on YouTube about natural hair. Let me go on YouTube. I went on there and I started watching it, and it was like the best thing ever. The world opened up to me. I don't even know whose video I watched first, but I started watching them back to back to back to back. And I found Natural 85. A lot of you know who Natural 85 is, Whitney. So I found Natural 85. I found Alicia James. I found Long Hair Don't Care 2011. Rest in peace. Nick Scott, Shameless Maya, and Tiandra. So these are some of the people who inspired me on my natural hair journey, like to help me keep going, like, hey, they did a really cute hairstyle, I'm gonna try that. I figured out how to do the twist out. I mean, I knew how to twist, I knew how to braid, but it never occurred to me to actually do it on my natural hair. Like, I didn't know what to do with it. I thought you would just wear it. I thought I was supposed to just wear it in an afro and just that's it. I didn't know what else to do. Remember, this is coming from somebody who didn't know what natural was. I didn't know my hair texture before 2010. At all. So I've always had my YouTube channel, but I didn't start making YouTube videos until September 27th, 2013. So I went natural in 2010 and made videos in 2013. So that's 3 years that I missed of natural hair journey documentation, which answers the question of why I do not have a 1 or 2 year length check in my playlist. So there you have it, Curlies. I have told you, I have bestowed upon you all of my journey knowledge to you. Okay, I'm gonna stop being silly because I'm probably freaking you out. But yes, that is my natural hair journey, and I will do an update on my regimen because a lot of you have been asking, and I know I haven't done one for 2015 even because I've been struggling. Like, I've been struggling to even release the freaking 6th year length check video. I had to keep reformatting the whole entire video so many times, and I had to go back in and re-edit raw video the exact same way that I did it the first time, and then tried, oh, it was just a big headache. I can't believe, but I got it out. I got it for you guys. I got it for me. I got it for the children. I got it for everybody. Let's see, what else can I answer as long as I'm here? What are my top 5 hairstyles that are quick and easy? And also, how do you keep your hair moisturized? I will answer the moisturized part in my summer favorites video. Also, I will have to keep thinking about the 5 go-to hairstyles on how to compile them all together. So you'll probably see a video about that in the future. I don't see any more questions as of recent. So I will release the summer favorites video because I've already been working on that. I will also create the 5 go-to easy hairstyles for you. I need to finish editing the blowout tutorial because that thing, it has been giving me issues too. I also need to give you the newly requested rope twisting video, and there's probably some others that I missed, like the Ali K Natural hair oil review. That's coming like when I get some money. So when I get some extra money, because that line is not very cheap, and I don't just spend money on hair products like that because you know me, I like to make my own stuff. I like to conserve. I like to not be a product junkie. No offense to you product junkies out there. I love you guys. So thanks for watching my video. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've gotten some insight into my journey, and I hope that you're maybe getting excited about the videos to come. So thanks a lot for all your support. I love you guys. Have a great day, and bye-bye. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can leave your questions in the comment section below or email them to me at askmsthickhair@gmail.com. And don't forget to chat me up on all of the social media sites. Close your eyes and just stay tight. We have to